Thanks again for joining us today in the Swamp with OGRE. We've got Shaun Marion, the CEO and team leader at Keller Williams, the Marketplace One. What's going on, Shaun?
Not much today, Ed. How you doing today?
Good, buddy. Good. Just want to take time since we're not in the office and we don't see each other like we used to a month ago. How are you doing, buddy? How's the family doing?
Dude, I appreciate you asking. Everybody's doing good. We're hunkering down as much as possible. Brandy, my fiance, she's a commercial escrow officer, and she's actually working 100% from home. The kids are home. I'm coming into the office still to make sure that our agents are getting as much support as we can give them. I've been in the office I'm working about a 50% clip in the office, coming in the mornings, making sure things are good here with Denise, and then trying to be back home between 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, finishing up making calls and reaching out to agents at that point. So everybody's doing good though.
Good to hear that. Now you mentioned what you're doing. You come in to make sure the agents are getting what they're getting.
Yeah.
What are we doing differently? Because I know that like a lot of the classes we were doing, especially in our office, were very hands-on. We did Terry taught classes, Rick Cheese classes. We do Ignite. We do both. Everything's in-house. So what are we doing differently in the office? Because I'm not catching up on everything. So.
Well, that's the thing is it's this climate, this situation has caused us to, quickly pivot and make, adjustments to what we're doing for training. I mean, obviously we've always, relied heavily on our training for our agents, make sure we're offering so much training. And yes, like you said, Ed, almost pretty much 100% of it was all, in person. And again, we value the masterminding, the ability to have a two-way conversation. It's not about someone just teaching. It's about creating a dialogue and creating a mastermind environment. So when basically you have to move to a situation where no one can be in a room together, then how do we make sure that we're providing still amazing content and quality training for our agents? And so obviously, as we're doing this via video Zoom conference, our entire training calendar is shifted to video conference. And I think actually it's made us a better company, believe it or not. I think that we have now even more trainings than we ever have here in the office. Franchise, our office up here in Summerlin and the one in Green Valley. And it's actually helped us work better together, where basically our training calendars are everybody's training calendars now. So you don't have to drop everything and drive to Green Valley if you're interested in a class. You don't have to be here. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. So I think we actually have more training now going on here locally than we ever have. And I think this will be the new norm as well. I think that we're going to obviously move back into live in-person training classes where people congregate. And I also think that we're going to continue with these being broadcast via Zoom at the same time, just because people are actually they're appreciating all of this. So yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, I know that I've been wanting this type of format for a while.
Yeah, sure.
Because sometimes I can't get in, or with the office in Eastern, I don't have a chance to come all the time. So I'm glad to hear that once we go back, we're still going to probably incorporate this, because it's so much easier if I'm in my team somewhere else that we can all jump on, chat together, and at least ask questions via chat and get them answered, or at least get them later. So specifically for new agents or agents coming from another brokerage, because I know that we have the tools, and if we don't plug in, it's our fault. And I've said that a million times. It's my fault. I don't plug in as much as I need to.
Sure.
Should. Getting better. I'm not all in.
Yeah, you are. You are.
But how do you, like, when you bring somebody over, because now when you're onboarding them, you have to get their website set up, get going, get them through. I did script practice this morning with one of the new agents.
Yeah.
And she was telling me, Erica, and she was and she was trying to figure out that she just got licensed, so we're going over scripts, and she doesn't even have the scripts where she could talk to people, and some of the scripts that are being put out there are truly from a place of value, not even pushing or asking for the sale. It's just, hey, what's going on? How can we help?
Yeah.
So how do we do it for new agents and that are coming over or agents from other companies now because they got to get onboarded. So how do they do onboarding?
Yeah, the process is actually going pretty smoothly. I mean, so again, Denise, our market center administrator, I mean, she's still here in the office, Monday through Friday, pretty much here 8 to 5. So our onboarding process is still being done pretty much in person. Again, we're being very cautious and limiting. I mean, we probably never have more than 4 or 5 people in the office at any given time right now, and it's just because people are being safe. So we're still doing the onboarding on process. We're doing as much remotely as we can. We send them their contract to review. We have a lot of phone conversations. I'm having a lot of initial conversations and follow-up conversations, again, via Zoom conference, just like this. And so we're moving them through the onboarding process. We've actually always had a remote tech advisor, tech concierge with Scott Leroy Marketing that set up everything remotely always anyway. So that isn't anything new, actually. So we're getting them signed up here in the office, getting them with Scott Leroy so they get all of their technology, their back end to kw.com all set up. And we're making it really relatively flawless right now because, again, these agents, especially those moving from other brokerages, I mean, I was just on the phone before I got on with you with someone moving, and he's like, well, our office is pretty much closed, so I'm hoping I can get my license. And that's got to be so frustrating. I mean, not only are they needing to make a move, but even if they weren't, I mean, what do they have access to? Where's their support system? And like I said, coming back to it, it's like we're doing everything we can to make sure we're supporting our agents probably at the highest level we ever have, going through all of this. So yeah, and we're learning every day too. I mean, we're learning best practices with this every single day. Something new is being learned.
Okay, and are you getting any pushback from the older agents? Mm-hmm. We have some agents that are stuck in their ways.
Sure.
Both know I'm not calling anybody out, but
nope, don't need to.
Stuck on their way. They're stuck in their ways. What are we doing for those? Because I haven't seen those in some of the calls we've been on.
Sure, and the thing is that all we can do is continue to let them know. So we're making a lot of direct phone calls. I mean, myself and Denise and Vera, our broker. I mean, we're reaching out to every one of our agents via phone call. I mean, obviously we stop you guys and when you do come in the office and talk to you and check in with you. Like you said, the care calls that you guys are making to your clients, we're doing those for you guys as agents. And yeah, you're going to see, it's funny because I do see, we have, we did via Zoom. I mean, a good team meeting would garner maybe 30 to 35 people on a real good team meeting. And I think our first team meeting we did via Zoom, we had over 50. Wow. And so it's like you're getting, and then, and I kind of will scroll through, even though I've got, a job to do by presenting, but I like looking through the little, the gallery view and looking at who's on the call, because there were people that had attended our virtual meeting that haven't come to a team meeting in forever. And it's for whatever reason. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, and that's all good because, again, people have their structure. And sometimes getting to the office for a team meeting isn't top priority. And so, but to see people engage in that haven't been, and they're thankful, and that's where, again, I was like, again, going back to this is more than likely the new norm because it's allowing people to be engaged that maybe want to be but otherwise can't. They have kids at home, they have things, whatever, new babies, whatever, health situations, whatever the situation might be.
Or we're busy selling real estate.
For this. Yeah, they're busy outside. Yeah, and they can have the team meeting up on their phone as they're driving to an appointment, and still be there, be able to be engaged and keep up with what's going on. So, hopefully knowing that they're able to, plug in whenever they want to. We're recording a majority of our classes and posting them on our combined classes page between both offices. So maybe they're going back in and even plugging in afterwards. But again, there's always going to be agents that don't plug in, and that's okay too. They know that they have access to it, and they also know that we're always here for them if they need it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say one thing. I may throw Denise under the bus for this.
Sure.
It's a good throwing under the bus. So she knows that I like red jelly beans.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a whole pack sent to me for Easter. So
wow,
that was really nice. She knows I've been going through some stuff personally, and
I know, man. You have. It's
super cool to get a door knock on Easter. And you're like, "What is this?" And as soon as you open it, I'm like, "I know exactly who sent this because there's only one person that knows that's my
awesome.
color." So it was great.
Love that, man.
So if you see her, a big shout out. It really did bring a smile on my face and
cool.
You feel good. So we're doing things remote. We're still, so you're still bringing people on board then.
Oh yeah, I mean,
member that's coming on board, team member.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. I mean, we went a couple of weeks with our real estate division being closed, and for as big of an industry as our real estate industry is here in Nevada, I mean, to be very honest with you, our division system's a little archaic. I don't mind who sees this, to be honest.
Right.
Because other states, I mean, transfers are done online. They're done. It's in here. I need wet signatures on forms. I need the original license. It has to be hand delivered to the real estate division to get a transfer done. And so for a couple of weeks, the division was closed, incommunicado. And so then we finally hear that they've got a real small skeleton crew where now they're processing licenses. So it's been a bit of a waiting period. But yeah, now it's starting to, I don't say quite the floodgates are opening, but I mean, I've got packages sitting here on my desk ready to send over to the division for licenses to be transferred. They're processing brand new licenses now. So I'm keeping an eye on their site every day. So we're finally seeing the transfers. And again, it's the conversations I'm having with agents is all about where's their support now. Why you should be being supported now at a higher level than ever before when we're going through this, not wondering where your broker is.
Right. You and I have talked about that that I'm running into like a problem where I'm getting phone calls. It's not a problem. I don't say it's a problem, but I'm getting a phone call from people saying, "Hey, what are you guys doing differently? What's going on? What do you think the market's going to do? What do you think that's going to happen?" Because they're not getting the support that they should be. I think we're doing a much better job of getting in front of it and trying to help. Definitely pushing the Zoom meetings and getting people comfortable being on Zoom and working with clients that way. So I want to thank you guys because you guys are doing a great job, and I know you don't hear it, and it's a thankless job.
No, man, it's I appreciate to hear it. I mean, and I'll be very honest with you. I think we've heard it more lately. I mean, again, we're feeling it, because our agents are, they're being communicated with. They know they're supported. They know they've got someone to call if they need it. We're here, and it's actually been awesome to hear all of the gratitude coming from our agents. And yeah, we do it because we love our agents and we love our company and we want to see everybody do better. And when this is in times like this is when agents they kind of make or break their careers in situations like this. It's easy to go into hiding and say, "Oh, poor me," and I'll wait through this, wait through it. But these are the environments where people can really make a difference in their real estate business. Because people out there still need real estate help. People are still wanting to buy. People still need to sell. And the people that are buying and selling now pretty much need to. They have a need. And so when, we want our agents to be the ones that are helping their clients through this. And instead of them their clients wandering, hopefully they're working with a good agent. Well, if they're with one of our agents, we know they're with a good agent. So it's about being out there. And like you said at the beginning, some of the scripts it's not about creating a real estate transaction. It's about coming from contribution. It's about coming from sincerity and actually truly caring about if their clients are doing well at this time. And at the same point, letting them know that, hey, we're open for business and we're here to help if they need it.
Yeah. And I find that when we're calling, when the team's calling, and we have our team meetings every day. We talk to people all the time, and I've talked to 3 or 4 today that we're calling to check up and see how you're doing. If you need anything, how can I help you? My clients are older clients, so hey, do you need me to go to the store for you? What are you doing?
Sure.
And inevitably, they're the ones that ask, hey, what's going on with real estate? Hey, I heard you're not doing open houses anymore. You're not allowed. What do you guys do differently? So they're just as informed as we are right now because I think everybody's trying to find that. find the groove right now because everybody's limbo.
Sure.
Thank you for this time, bro. I really appreciate you
Yeah, man.
in the swamp and hanging out with us.
Anytime.
I'm gonna put your information underneath this video, and then I'll also put the calendar if you don't mind. So in case anybody wants to attend a class, they can jump on in and attend.
Yeah, drop the link to the KW everybody to have access to. So yeah, hopefully that'll be put it out there and let us know if we can help out in any way.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you, and we'll be in touch.
All right, brother. Thanks, man. See ya.
Man.